The bulls continue to push, and you guys fall for my April Fool's joke. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so yesterday we tried something new. You guys clearly didn't like it, so we'll chalk it up to being an April Fool's joke. We aren't going back to exactly what the videos used to be, but they will be from yesterday, so you will see the action as of right now instead of having it delayed, but it won't be exactly what it used to be. Now, as for the market, we did get the bulls following through a little bit off of that reversal candle from Monday. And now the question is, how high can the bulls push? I'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we are going to take a look at the results of our indicator. We did live stream yesterday's indicator, so if you want to go check that out on YouTube, it was an absolutely crushing live stream. You're going to see what the indicator did in just a minute. And if you're new here and you don't know what's going on, we've built a custom indicator that's absolutely killing the market. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart, and this is what we use for day trading with our custom built indicator. We also do swing trading, and it also does work on individual stocks and other indexes. So this is the 5-minute SPY chart. We are in trading view, and our indicator is a trading view indicator, so you do need trading view to use it. On the left, you see the yellow pre-market. On the right, you see the blue post-market. And in the middle here, in the white, is the trading for the day. Now, we don't trade anything in the yellow or the blue, but we do need that turned on for our indicator to work properly. And you also need real-time data on the NQ and ES because we do use those to make sure that we're getting proper signals. Now, what this is it's a price action forward-looking indicator. It checks about 150 things and make sure that they're all looking at in the right direction, or at least a majority of them are looking in the right direction, and then it pulls the trigger, and it does so by looking forward, meaning we get tops and bottoms. We don't wait for these big crossovers or things that have to happen, and by the time they do, you're too late on the move. It is a really exciting indicator. It's killing. You can see on the screen what people are saying about it. Some people are calling it a cheat code. Some people are saying they made enough that they want to take off and play golf for a couple weeks. It's absolutely killing. Go watch the live stream. You'll see it in real time there. But what we got today is we got a sell signal right near the top. They sold it down from 558 to 553, a 50-point rip straight down. There was nothing here that ever took you out of the trade. Then they reversed it. They got you right in down here at around 556. They ran it directly up to 561, a 6-point move straight up. We had both of them absolutely crushed. Again, go check it out on the live stream if you want to see it in real time. This indicator is absolutely killing. On the live stream, I share our results of the indicator. I share how it's been for the first 3 months. And here's that. I'll share that with you guys as well. We're absolutely crushing it, guys. This is something I want you to be a part of. It's helping hundreds of traders absolutely beat the market and understand the market. And it's making it easy for you to know when to get in and out. Now, if you're excited about it and you want to get in on this, here's how you do it. There's a link down in the description. Click that link. It'll take you over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. The membership plans, you scroll down and you'll see our trading view indicators. We have a monthly or yearly indicator. As you can see on the screen, I'm running 25% off of your first month payment if you want to try it out. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can get this indicator. You can just watch it for 30 days. You don't have to ever spend a penny. If you don't like it or you don't think it's doing what it's supposed to do, you can get your money back, and it didn't cost you a thing to see what it was like. I'm telling you, it's changing people's lives. You can see the comments on the screen of what they're saying. I want you guys to be a part of this. That's why I give you the 30-day money-back guarantee, because I know you're going to love it. I know it's going to finally help you push to that next level of trading. If you get the yearly, you get 2 months for free, so a really great deal there. Guys, I want you to be a part of the indicator. 30-day money-back guarantee. Check it out. Now, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, so after today's action, I have a slightly different view of where I think we might be. And it's not overly different, but it's going to be slightly different, where I think this is going to count best as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leg, A leg, and then B, or potentially, I think I'd rather count it as, I think my primary right now will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. and then this is B, and this is 1, 2 of C. It counts pretty decent today as a 5-wave move up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a pullback in 2 that counts really well as a 3-wave move down. So on this move down, we'll get into this on the ES in just a minute, but I just wanted you to see these resistance walls and stuff here. On the move down, you have a really clear ABC as well, and then they started back up here. So if this is going to be one of 3, we might look for a little failure here again, and then a breakout. You have a huge catalyst tomorrow, so we're either going to see a break, should see a breakout if it's going to be bullish, which I've talked in depth why I think it will be bullish. But should it be bearish, they can obviously push this down deeper in either some sort of wave 5 or other count that we'll look at on the ES. But I wanted you to see that 562, 564 still the major levels to get through. If they get through 564, it's very likely we're headed to 570, our net 571, our next high volume level on the SPY. So just so you know what those levels are through the overnight and into the morning. On the ES, so our counts, where we can actually see the counts without all the mess, your counts are looking like this is going to be an A, B, C, okay, where the C is down here. So you got 3, 4, and 5 of C. And then we're trying to make a move back higher. Now, can this be 3 of 3, 4 of 3, 5 of 3, and then they make a 4 and a 5, so they come back up to this toward this 58.40 area and fail again? They can. If they do that, they're probably going to extend this 5 close to the April lows, and that would be a pretty nasty move down. But I do think that they're going to want to get closer on this first A wave into that zone should they do that. Otherwise, I do see a bigger potential bounce happening where this is going to be the A leg down, and then you get this A, B, C back up for B, and then you start a bigger C wave down into the April lows, bigger bounce, and then bigger breakdown after that. That would be the bearish case. The bulls, they still need to get, it would be an ABC up. They're going to need to get to, you'd probably see something like the A of the A up here, and then B, and then C, and then B, and then C back to the all-time highs. So keep those things in mind. We have a big catalyst tomorrow with the Trump liberation, tariffs, whatever. I think it's BS. I think that the market already knows about the tariffs, has already priced it in. A lot of this selling came through all of the quote-unquote news events of the tariffs. And now there's this big event. It's like when Apple says they're going to release their watch and have a watch event and the market doesn't move. And everybody's like, what? They had a watch event. I mean, everybody knows what the watch is. It's not really news. It's not anything that the market hasn't already thought about. So keep that in mind. They are going to close very close to those key levels. So 560, 561 area, very high resistance zone. Gives them a chance to try to gap over it. And that's what we'd be looking for on the ES. The move up from this afternoon low needs to be a 5-wave move. Looks like only 3 waves for now. Yeah, I mean, they probably need to, if we look at the SPY here, maybe give one more high into this zone right here, this 562 zone, and then pull back a little bit. Again, I think tomorrow could be one of those, we're going to make it look bearish and actually it's bullish kind of days. To be determined, of course, but given the many things we've talked about with the 561, that's a good close for the bulls. The many things we've talked about with the positive divergence on the MACD on the daily, a huge thing there. The overwhelming oversold nature of the market, all of the Mag 7 yesterday hitting major support levels and bouncing. All of this leads to the market wanting to at least dead cat bounce. And then from there, we'll see how they do. But I do think most likely we at least come back to 58.39. We will probably reject this area on the first time through and then look for something like that. And then if the bulls can hold, you'd look for higher. If not, you'd look for, after this bounce here, a complete meltdown. So that's going to be a little bit high. I don't think it'll get that high, maybe about 6,000 or so. If they do get up into the 6,100 area, that's an advantage bulls in a big way. So keep an eye on the bounces and the rejection levels. First rejection level is 58.40. Should they get up that high, you have this breakdown area here at 57.40. So 57.40, then 58.40. will be major rejection zones. And we looked at the SPY levels that are critical, 562, 564, 571. Over on NASDAQ, as we know, it'll be very similar. The NASDAQ has a pretty decent A, B, 1, 2, 1 setup. So we'd look for a little bit of a pullback off of that zone and then continuation. It's a C wave as opposed to a impulsive wave. So we don't necessarily have to get a great pullback here for 2 of 3. That doesn't always happen. Remember, if you've gone through the course, if you see a market blow through the 618 and 764 extension of A and B, then it's more likely a C wave than it is a wave 3. And so we would be very cautious of them blowing directly through it up toward this 19,777 area. If they do pull back and then break out again, then I would be looking up into the 19,900 to possibly as high as 20,090 area, which both line up with really, really good resistances. So 19,777, good resistance there, better resistance at the 12361, 138.2 area, and then also really good resistance up here at the 20,092 area, which were common targets for a C wave should they extend. So we're going to have very similar counts on the NASDAQ. And then after this ABC, it's always going to come down to what does the move down look like. If we see 5 waves down, then that is a very bad sign for the bulls, because then we're looking at the start of a potential C wave where you get a wave 2 and then a continuation to the downside. But if you see a 3-wave pullback, we should expect higher. And overall, we can see them push up into this 20,000 area pretty easily, even if it's a dead cat bounce where the top is in, right? And this is going to be A and B, and then we're going to start a C leg down that looks like that. So similar counts on both charts. I expect bullish over the next day or more, just depending on how we react tomorrow with the big quote-unquote tariff palooza. That is something to keep an eye on, but I personally think it will end up bullish. Today's action did not change that. They closed very strongly today, and that's what you want to see. You want to see a little bit of follow through from the bulls after yesterday's bottoming candle, and they did that on decent volume yesterday. So not incredible volume, but at least above average. Any questions? Guys, the indicator crushed today, right? This low was amazing. This high was amazing. If you took this one at the end, we don't trade these other ones, but good stuff today. So good day all around. Looking for the bulls to go ahead and push tomorrow. Again, we could see a little bit of a pullback first, so don't be alarmed if tomorrow they open up kind of like this and finish like this. But I do think we would look for a potential push higher off of this area.
Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's two paths and how do you trade them if there's up and down. It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave Theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave Theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it, and then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms, as the Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.